Hey there everybody, welcome to HDpiano. My name is Dan, and in this lesson I'll show you how to play the Never-Ending Story by Limahl. We'll break down the intro and verse in this first of 4 videos. Here they go. 1, 2, ready, and... Alright, then we're on to the chorus. Everything can be found at HDpiano.com if you're not there yet. Okay, let's get right to it. How many of you guys are here because of Stranger Things? Comment below, and then tell me who your favorite character is. I think my favorite character might be Lucas. I don't know, I just think he's funny. This is middle C right here. We're in the key of C major to start, although we do go through 2 other key signatures by the end. Do a little modulating. Alright, we're going to start with the C major chord. We'll talk about the right hand first. This is the intro. The C major chord onto a G sus chord, which is C, D, G. We resolve that sus to a G chord, B, D, G. Followed by D minor over F, F, A, D. Move that top note to give us F triad, F major. And then A minor, which is E, A, C, up to G, G, B, D. Again, that's a C chord. G sus to G, D minor over F to F, A minor to G. And that chord progression is actually the same for the verse as it is in the intro. So let's add the left hand. This is just sort of a, I don't know, just 80s, kind of almost disco left hand going on here. Dun, 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 dun. I like to blend it with the pedal. But the rhythm I'm playing is simple. 1 E and a 2 E and 3 and 4 and 1 E and a and 1 E and a and 1 E and a 1 E and a. You're welcome to just play 8th notes there. I think it sounds just as fine, okay? A simpler version. Okay, so that's the intro. I'll play it all slowly so you can have a look at it slowly. 3 and 4 and... Let's move on to the verse. I'm going to talk about the right hand melody first. This is the line the vocalist sings. So we have E, G, G, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, E, D, C. And we repeat that. E, G, G, C, C, D, E, F, G, F, E, F, E, D, E, D, C. So we have that same melodic line happening twice in a row, identically. Now that's nice, right? That's a nice little vocal line. We'd like to hear, you know, Dusty Bun and Susie Pooh sing it as a duet. It sounds really nice just on its own. But at the piano, we need to add a bit more. So below the melody, we add some harmony. So we start by making this a full, nice, round C chord. And before da-da-da-da-da-da, we play this G sus chord. That's just C and D in the right hand. We're going to play it lightly because we don't want it to interfere with the shining melody. So bum, 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 nice and light. Da, 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 da. And then we pick the melody back up. We have a D minor or D sus 4 here. And then we move that middle note to C. This is where things get a little bit challenging in the fingering. So that's, I'm going to play all this really slowly so you can see the motion. the left-hand rhythm. Okay, that's definitely the hardest part of this. You almost have to think about this as three voices. You have your bass line in the left hand, you have your melody in the right hand. In the middle, we have this sort of middle voice, right? Bum, 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 just playing chords. I'm going to highlight that middle voice. I'm going to play it louder than everything else. Okay, but we really want the melody to be loudest. Okay, moving on. Conveniently, it's exactly the same, okay? So we don't really need to talk much more about material there. Let's talk about how we can practice this. And first of all, I didn't really talk the left hand through, but the left hand is simple. It's just 1 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 3 and doom, 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 doom. There we have fifths instead of octaves, but otherwise it's just octaves on the roots. G's, F, and then A power, G power. Okay, let's talk about how we can practice this. As always, my recommendation is to start very, very slow. So let's play through the verse super duper slow, hands together. I wouldn't expect you to be able to do this at this point, but this is the slow, slow speed that you'd like to work up to. First, learn the hands separately, get comfortable memorizing those, and then bring them together very slowly like this. 3 and 4 and. And what you're going to do is ratchet that tempo up each time you've mastered the previous speed. So I played that perfectly, so I get to play it a little faster now. Reward myself. 2 and 3 and 4 and. Again, a perfect performance, rewarded with a faster speed now. 2 and ready and play. And then you want to work your way up to 122 BPM, which is recorded speed. 2 and ready and play. And of course we have to add the remaining parts, but that's where we're at. A lot of this is muscle memory, okay? I didn't play this perfectly the very first time, but I started kind of recognizing these patterns, and I sort of trained my hand muscles to remember these patterns, like that left hand. That comes a little bit unnatural for me. I would have preferred. But that's not how the arranger arranged it. So I did have to train my muscles to remember. But then once I've sort of played that enough and just really beat it into my hands with good technique, of course, I can think about other things like the melody and expression and other performance elements. So I think I'm going to leave it there. The rest is at HDpiano.com. I'd like to see you there. If you have song ideas, send them to requests.hdpiano.com. Go find us on social media. Say hello. It's been fun so far. Let's keep it going. Dan, HDpiano.com, the home of the hybrid piano lesson.